probably have guessed by the title already. Today is all about Throne of Glass. Woohoo! Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's heavy, 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 heavy. I think this says a lot about the series already. Just look at all the tags. Yeah, it was probably time. This is out for 10 years already, and I've never read it. This is a crime. But I've finally done it. I'm so happy. Moment of silence for Tower of Dawn and Heir of Fire. The backs are correct. I keep a lot of my rambling in this video, you will notice. But that's just fair. It's a vlog after all. Sometimes people want to know my random thoughts. I don't know how that happened. Also, if you're new here, my name is Alex. I'm almost 29. I'm German. Why am I telling you this? Well, we finally got the German version of the Bloomsbury USA covers. Finally. And I want to show you because they're gorgeous for the most part. You will see. As all the German books out there, they have sprayed edges. I love sprayed edges. Who am I kidding? That's the main reason I got them. We're gonna start this video, obviously, with Assassin's Blade. I read Assassin's Blade first. I will die on this hill. I don't care what anybody says. I'm very glad I read this first. And that's basically all I have to say. Let's go. So I finished Assassin's Blade last night and oh, the fingerprints. I liked it a lot. I don't think I can say that much about it. I annotated it a lot for my standards. I never annotated a book before. I started with the ACOTAR series and then I continued in this series, obviously. It never occurred to me that I could. I never wanted to write into books. I don't know why exactly. I just felt like I don't want to have my handwriting in this and ruin the book, but I don't plan to give them away anyway. They are mine. I will keep them forever. So why not write my thoughts into it while I'm reading it? I enjoyed the little stories. I think there are 4 or 5 in this one. I'm glad I read it first. I will be glad that I read it first because it is the prequel to the series. I would have been kind of annoyed if I read it 3rd or 4th. I liked this one a lot. I think I gave it 4 out of 5. I don't think you can give half or a quarter or 3/4 stars on Goodreads. I took some notes. Some of these things were so obvious. They were so obvious. Oh my god. Oh, you're back already. Hi. It was a weird way to end this section of the video, I admit that. I cannot tell you what I was originally planning to say because it was that long ago. I'm just going to wait. Read my notes? What are you doing? I need to show you what I got my friend for her birthday. Okay? I promise if you're a fan of ACOTAR, you'll love it. I want to say this on here because it just arrived. My friend just started ACOTAR after I recommended it like 4 or 5 times. She has the first book. For her birthday, I got her the remaining 4 and I went on Etsy and got some stuff for her as well because it's so cool. I have the books right here in this bag and I will wrap them now because I waited. I ordered wrapping paper, ACOTAR wrapping paper. It looks amazing. This is a bit damaged, I hope. I mean, she's gonna rip it apart anyways, so it doesn't matter. I will keep some of the wrapping paper for my bookshelf though. It is really damaged though. I don't like that. Doesn't matter. I cannot send it back. And this one is my favorite. Oh, I'm always so scared of this. Oh, okay, it's easy to take it off. I think I will reorder this one for my bookshelf. I got her this as well. This one is so cute. I mean, she won't get it now because she's on the first book, but as soon as she gets to the end of the second one, she will get it. Hopefully. Hopefully she likes it. I love this so much. Assassin's Blade contains 5 stories. It's 435 pages. I give it 4 stars because it deserved it. It's simple as that. Arabin was suspicious from the start. I mean, he's a classic narcissist. This was so frustrating. With the description, actually, with the long red hair, he reminded me of Lucian for a second. But Lucian is a nice guy. I hope. Well, I mean, he is up until now. So hopefully he's not turning evil. Don't get any ideas. He's telling her he loves her, beating her up, and emotionally manipulating her. So that's classic narcissism for me, I mean. And he's seeing her as a possession. And he doesn't want to share his possessions. And because of this reason, ridiculous reason, he killed Sam. What the... You will hear this a lot in this video. I'm contemplating cutting it out, but I read a fanfiction first that was based on Throne of Glass. After reading the books, I can say it was basically copy-pasted. Just the names were changed. I was kinda annoyed by that because the majority of events that happen in this series I already knew. Sam died, Nehemia died, Gavin died. The only book that was completely new to me was Tour of Dawn. I still liked it a lot. That was crazy. Crazy journey to get here. Ansel? Like, girl, what? I liked her a lot in the story she was involved in, but damn, that plot twist, I didn't see that coming. Another thing, Irene's character didn't exist in the fanfiction. She was new to me, but I guessed right away that she would play a role in the later books. So I was kind of excited to see her again. I loved the relationship between Selena and Siam. Even though I already knew he was gonna die, it was enemies to kind of friends to lovers, and I loved that. I don't think she loved him in this book yet, but she cared deeply for him, and that was, I don't know, it was cute. Apart from all the fighting, but it was cute. Also, I'm so sorry. This is the part where I forgot that I was recording a YouTube video. Because I didn't film anything for either Throne of Glass or Crown of Midnight. I remember that I posted a story on Instagram, but that's it. I totally forgot. I'm so bad at this, I'm so sorry. You'll have to stick with me right now, since this small recap is all I can give you. Throne of Glass are 404 pages. I rated this 4 stars as well. There is nothing bad about this book. I don't like to rate books too high if they're the first in a series. That's the only reason I gave it 4 stars. Oh, no, wait. If you know me, I hate love triangles. It was... No, I can't say that it was hard. It was annoying, but it wasn't hard to read these books. There was so much other stuff happening that the love triangle was barely the side plot. I love the dialogues between Selena and Dorian. The banter was amazing. I loved this so much. One of the best banter I ever read. Harrington and Kane wearing black rings and having black eyes. Like that was suspicious from the start and was such a dark, obvious resemblance that I paid a lot of attention to it. It didn't surprise me that much that Kane was the killer. I'm not big on the theories. I'm usually only along for the ride and don't have any thoughts for any turns or any plot twists. But this was easy, even for me. The thing is, I already knew the clock tower was involved, but she described the figures, what was it, on the clock tower a lot. So that something was happening with the clock tower was obvious as well. Kale in this book didn't... I mean, I didn't understand why Kale was wheedling his way in there, you know what I mean? The final duel and the visions she got where Elena was involved, that was kind of epic. And Kale kneeling at her side and telling her to get up, that was... I ate that up. Nehemia was badass. She didn't want to deal with anybody, faked that she couldn't understand them, didn't take shit from the king as well. Crown of Midnight has 418 pages. Do you want to guess? I rated it 4 stars. The love triangle was even worse in this book. You cannot tell me this is stuff authors are actually considering. Why would you do that to your best friend and go for the girl he likes as well? It's even worse when it's brothers. This owns second place. There's nothing worse. Kale, what were you thinking? As if she would be your wife and have your children, and that's it for her. Are you serious? Huh? Why would you ever think that? The stuff I already knew was obviously that Nehemia died and that Selena is a Lynn. That was the most epic shit I've ever read. I cried a lot. I was not expecting Aelin to attack, kill, but I was glad it was over. You know what I mean? There's not one single bad book in this series. I can already tell you that. Already know what it is. Heir of Fire is next. You want to guess what I'm doing first? Yeah, that's right. I'm complaining. My man, Dorian, is being treated like a child, and I'm not having it. I'm currently reading this one, and it pisses me off so much. I still have to remind myself that I read a fanfiction that is basically Throne of Glass, but with different character names. So I wouldn't know what made them do it. But I can't change that I read this fanfiction, and having to be reminded that Dorian, from other characters' point of views, that Dorian could never know that either. Every second sentence, it's Dorian can't know. Dorian could never know that. Dorian could never know that either. Why? He's literally a magic wielder. He has magic. Why can't he know? I mean, yes, he's the king's son, but he clearly doesn't support him. I hate it. I hate it so much. But Maiden appears for the first time and I'm so excited. Well, who would have guessed that I liked Manon? Not me. I saw a lot of talk about Manon not being likable and that people actually skipped her chapters. I skipped the witch chapters in the fanfiction as well. I thought it was boring. The witch chapters in Heir of Fire are more important and entertaining than they are in the next books. I don't actually know what I'm talking about because it all kind of blends together. I have no idea if what I'm talking about is actually happening in this one or in this one. I just know what happens, but I cannot tell you in which book it happens. Does that make sense? I hope so. I already knew that Manon was important. We needed to read her journey as well, get to know all these characters and all the stuff that was happening while she was still with her grandmother. We would have never met a lead. I already knew Rowan's character and I was waiting for him. Another reason why I didn't like the love triangle in the first books, because I was like, when is Rowan coming? Please get him here ASAP. And I already knew what he was doing. I didn't even question all his behavior and actions. He punched her in the face? Yeah. He said, you're worthless. And I said, yep. He basically bullied her. Did he? I didn't notice. But apart from Rowan's character being introduced, this book has two of the best quotes in the whole series. In a kingdom long since burned to ash, there was a princess who loved her kingdom. I guess it was right at the end. Get goosebumps every time I hear it, especially the audiobook version, because the narrator, I don't know her name right now, did an amazing job. I will never find this quote. Oh, here it is. That was when they noticed that every musician on the stage was wearing mourning black. That was when they shut up. When the conductor raised his arms, it was not a symphony that filled the cavernous space. Bro, it was the song of Ilwe, the song of Fenharrow and Melisande and Terrasen. Each nation that had people in those labor camps. I get chills even reading this myself. It's so crazy. And finally, not for pomp or triumph, but to mourn what they had become, they played the Song of Adarlan. When the final note finished, the conductor turned to the crowd, the musicians standing with him. As one, they looked to the boxes, to all those jewels bought with the blood of a continent. And without a word, without a bow or another gesture, they walked off the stage. The next morning, by royal decree, the theater was shut down. No one saw those musicians or their conductor again. The impact this quote has. I don't want to cry. Why am I crying for a quote? You know which book is next. Obviously because I hold it in my hand, but... Queen of Shadows. And you know what? Queen of Shadows is the first 5-star read in this series for me. So many things were happening, especially the ending had me fucking gasping for air. Like, what the fuck? Plus, this book started my obsession with Elide and Lorcan. Truly, it's unhealthy. My man, Kill. In this book, you're so fucking annoying. I cannot even put it into words. I was asking myself multiple times if he was stupid. He was going for the king and Dorian by himself, alone. I was like, what do you expect? Are you expecting to walk away alive? Dorian is suffering. All these small chapters that were barely a page long, like, bro, I couldn't deal with it. Dorian gave in. I mean, I can't blame him. That was probably a lot. He was ordered to torture Kill's men, and the demon inside him did it with pleasure. He can't separate his feelings from the demon's feelings, and he thinks he liked it. That was very hard, my poor boy, Dorian. The girl that was with Lysandra, Evangeline, I think. Evangeline, I don't even know if you call it that. I just call her Evangeline because the Firefly is calling his loved one Evangeline. That's why it's Evangeline in my head. Anyways, when I picture Evangeline, I picture Shireen in Game of Thrones without the scar. And that was a horrible comparison to make. We all know what happens to Shireen. If you don't know, watch Game of Thrones. I'm so serious. After reading this, it made sense that you would split the next books. Kale was paralyzed. Like, what the fuck? He had his own journey to go on. Aelin, Rowan, Adian, Lysandra, and Evangeline were going to Terrasen. Dorian stayed in Rifthold. Kale and Nesrin went to the southern continent. It made sense to split that because not everyone was going to Terrasen. The showdown, the final battle with the king, and him remembering like that he's possessed, or asking Aelin, have you come to save me at last, Aelin Galathynius? That's what he said. That was wild. Even in this one, the relationship between Kale and Nesrin felt kind of forced because we already knew that they were friends somehow, some kind of friends with benefits. Great book. At the end of this book, I already knew that Larkin and Elite would be a couple. There was no other way. That started my obsession. Speaking of which, this is the book. I mean it. The tandem read will probably make up the majority of this video. Reading Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn at the same time was crazy intense. I've never done a tandem read before. Let me tell you, it was rough. But we're gonna take a second and prepare the books first. Let's do that now. Hello. It's April 3rd, 8:07 p.m. I finished Queen of Shadows 20 minutes ago, and I still don't have words for it. I will prepare Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms because this is the tandem read. Some people said there's one character in this, or in this, I have no idea which one, that they don't like, and that's why it's hard to read the book. I mean, we all hated Kale, but he's not so bad at the end of Queen of Shadows. So, which character are we talking about? Wait. I think I know which character we're talking about. Okay, well, I take it back. But I feel like he's not so bad as well. Huh. Okay. I have to. Oh, well, destroy my desk? Sure, why not? Look up the chapters for this one, and then pick some stickers, pick a marker, and then I don't think I will start this today. I'm too tired for this. But the thing is, I have no idea which stickers to choose from, because I have literally, it's a lot. Oh, I already know what's this one about. Oh no! As you know, I read a fanfiction before, and I'm actually kind of mad because the whole fanfiction, it said it was based on Throne of Glass, and I wasn't expecting the fanfiction to be Throne of Glass with different character names. So it's basically all copied, but it's fine. It's fine. I enjoy it nonetheless. But back to the stickers. Matches this one and these three, but I don't know. I hate this. This is so hard. Wait, I can use 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I have purple. I have purple stickers. Maybe that works. Yeah, I'm so excited. I love this. Koya! Koya! Runter! Nur weil du heute Geburtstag hast, heißt das nicht, dass du an meiner Tür kratzen kannst.
You know? Anyway. Wait, the first stuff. Wait. Oh my god. Bitch, I don't know what is that. Is the kind of petty I strive to be. Not only do I control him. One of the best fantasies ever read to me. Like, I know my standards are probably low.
I just finished tabbing, marking all the chapters for the Tandem Read. And of course I made a mistake, but we're not gonna mention it. We're just gonna leave it. It's 9:49 p.m. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go wash up and start this book. Or these books. Maybe tomorrow. Otherwise I'm gonna start on Sunday. Because I don't have time on Saturday. I have to go to work from 2:30 to 11 p.m. and I won't read one single page. I still have to decide what colors I want to use for dialogues and quotes and banter and key moments and what do I have here? Character death, new character, things that don't make sense yet because I read the fanfiction, and I think if I would read this for the first time, some things won't make sense to me. Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros. I haven't seen this anywhere else, so that's why I'm saying this. But they always do stuff like fascinating, dot, or weird, dot, or interesting, dot, and then I just know I have to mark this because something is weird and will probably come into play later. I have no idea if I'm gonna do this now. Probably. I'll see you on Sunday. Alright. Good night. Just... Well, hello. Guess what? It's been a month. Today is May 7th. I haven't read a single page in either of these books. They are here. They're lying on my bedside table. Everything's here, but I cannot start. I don't want this series to be over. I mean, I already know what's gonna happen for the most part. And I think that's why I'm scared. This series is so good and I don't want it to be over. I don't know what to do with myself if I finish this. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna start. I need to start. Oh my god. I can probably read for half an hour and then I should get ready for bed. I have to go to work tomorrow, but I keep talking instead of reading. Anyways, we're gonna do this now. I think this is the first time I actually use this camera and I have no idea if the focus is working. Up until like a few seconds ago, I was listening to the graphic audiobook of Onyx Storm. It was released today. You probably know it. But I'm so excited for it. Oh my god. How do I do this again? I have no idea. It looks like it is in focus, but I can't look that far. And it is extremely hard to put it down, and actually read these books. 9:08 right now. It's May 7th, you see that. I need to pull up the guide I have for the Tandem Read. Here it is. In the Quicksilver video, I actually corrected myself with text on screen when I said Empire of Storms because I was convinced it was called Empire of Storm. And now it's wrong because it's called Empire of Storms, obviously. I'm like, oh my god, I made a mistake. I'm a perfectionist, if you don't know. So that might kill me a little. Let's do this. This is weird. I can actually see myself back there. I cannot do this on the phone because I film with the back camera. It is so weird that I can see myself. So I always look at the screen and not at the lens. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Wait. I literally read the first sentence. Not Elena's point of view, but kind of. What the hell is happening? I was like, dude, you're not telling her to run, are you? Wait, isn't that where Kale is from? We will all die before the sun is fully risen. History is repeating itself. These quotes. We will all die before the sun is fully risen, right? We'll all die one day anyway. No. I will die. Those people down there, they will die. Either by sword or time, but you could live for centuries. Millennia. Do not throw it away for a doomed battle. I would sooner die tomorrow than live for 1,000 years with a coward's shame. The goosebumps I have from only 4 pages! We are not going to win this battle, and we are not going to win this war, but we can delay it a little while. What you speak of is madness, Elena. Suicide. His lieutenants will catch you before you can even slip through the lines. No, wait, he cannot die. He still has to write his confessions on the wall. You know that we are only pushing the war onto someone else, to whoever one day rules these lands. The Dread Lord's bone drums pounding like hammers on iron. Do you know the Lord of the Rings drums? That's what I have in my head. To where his dearest friend and most loyal war leader was likely making the best of his final hours with his new wife. Damn. Damn, bro, that was only... That was only 7 pages! I don't know where my glasses are. This book is killing me. Oh my god. I hate this dude. What is his name? Darrow? I knew this meeting was happening. I knew what he was gonna say. But it still makes me so mad. What is his name? Orlon? I just know I do this wrong. What would Orlon think of this behavior? This bullying? Bro, are you fucking serious? What do you call the shit you're doing right now? My rage level is through the roof. Honestly, even your cousin helped us in the north. Do you think the people of Terrasen would be glad to have a queen who served their enemy? And that is why you are not fit to rule. Who shares the queen's bed is everyone's concern, and served his son too in a different manner. She didn't though! I do not recognize your right to rule. I do not recognize you as the rightful queen of Terrasen. Neither do the lords Sloan, Ironwood, and Gunnar, who make up the remaining surviving majority of what was once your uncle's court. Even if the Ulfsbrook family sides with you, that is still 1 vote against 4. General Ash River has no lands or title here. It no say as a result. As for Lady Lysandra, or your purchase of those lands, should you return to Orinth and seize your throne without our invitation, it will be considered an act of war and treason. As of this moment, until it is otherwise decided, you shall remain a princess by blood, but not queen. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I already knew that speech. I already knew it. I already knew it, and I'm so pissed. Oh my god. Bullies. I hate bullies. He's clearly bullying her. I don't know what else he's doing. I know he's gonna redeem himself at the very end. I read the first 73 pages, the first 5 chapters. Now I have to switch. It is 12:06, way past my bedtime. I was trying to go to bed at a reasonable time. That didn't work out. Do I have some more tags here somewhere? I have no idea. I want to start both books today somehow. I mean, it's already the next day, but we're gonna ignore that. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go brush my teeth, put these away, and then read the first chapter of Tower of Dawn. I finished the next 3 chapters in Empire of Storms, and I'm changing back to Tower of Dawn for the next, I don't know, 2 chapters? What quotes do I have from the last? This is just such an iconic greeting. Hello, Witchling. Hello, Princeling. Why would his crowned rider tell me this? My reasons are none of your concern. You killed that witch. You owe me a life debt, King of Adarlan. Prepare yourself for the day I come to claim it. That just broke my heart. All Rowan now had to offer his queen were the strength of his sword, the depth of his magic, and the loyalty of his heart. Such things did not win wars. I want to know what happens, but I have to switch books. My allergies are killing me. This is insane. I cannot breathe. I just finished Onyx Storm, the graphic audiobook, part 1 today. And I don't know why I'm sad about this. I just love it so much. It's so good. The voice actors are doing such a good job. It's phenomenal. Just chef's kiss. I finished the 2 chapters in Tower of Dawn. I will not even attempt to remember all these names. They just dropped. They dropped the news on them that Dorian was attacked, that Rifthold was attacked, and they went into shock, obviously. The one thing that made me angry, again, is that Kael continues on as before. No word. There had been no word about Aelin. Where she was now, what she'd been doing. Aelin, who might very well be the thing that cost him this alliance. Okay, we're off to a good start. Cannot believe it. Nesrin, that she thought that Dorian abandoned his people in the city is shitty, but she doesn't know him, so what else is she supposed to think? Kael got it right away that he wouldn't have left. We're going to continue later. I have no idea when. I don't think I can do it tomorrow, maybe Sunday. I cannot do this anymore. This is so emotional. They're all reunited. Elide, Aelin, and Menon. This took so long. Oh my god. But I'm so happy. Lorcan is not dead. Thank god. He's an asshole, but he's not dead. I literally just returned home from work. I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna finish Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. I'm still contemplating if I should start Kingdom of Ash today or if I should let all that has happened sink in first. But I already know that the ending will probably have me on the edge of my seat. I will decide it spontaneously. I have 50 pages left in Empire of Storms and 76 pages in Tower of Dawn. I'm already so stressed. I literally annotated the whole book. Everything seems important in this. This one, not so much, but I still enjoyed it. I liked this very much. But this one, I'm so scared. I need to restrain myself. My fingers are itching to pick up this book right now, but I can't. I need to eat first. Then I'm probably gonna wash my face already, so I don't have to get up and get ready for bed. It won't take me that long. I feel like I read at a normal pace, but all these comparisons online where people are reading 100 pages an hour, I read 50 pages an hour. People said that you either love ACOTAR more or Throne of Glass more. At this point, I have no idea what people are talking about. I don't have the slightest idea how anybody can love ACOTAR more than Throne of Glass. I love ACOTAR, but Throne of Glass, I don't even have words for this series. Hello, it is me. I'm currently turning very red. Calm down. Okay, the Iron Teeth witches are here. I'm getting chills. If she orders Lorcan to kill Elide, I'm gonna fucking flip. Oh god, Lord. God bless. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, Bruder. Fuck. I already know. I don't need her. Nine. No. I don't have to cry. Stop. I command you to stand down. I command you to watch and do nothing. I command you to not move or speak until I say so. Fucking hell. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. She can't have a moment's peace. I never thought I will see these two words next to each other. Huh? Huh? Bro, he did not just say that. You can go to hell, you lying bitch. He just said that. This is too much emotion. First I'm crying, then I'm laughing, then I'm smirking, then I'm crying again. And now I'm supposed to be happy that the 13 are together again. I cannot do this anymore. And when this book is over, I have to switch to Tower of Dawn. The term emotional roller coaster never fit as well as it does now. How are you supposed to read this book and then go over to Tower of Dawn? That's all I'm asking. How? Pain. Pain. Okay. We're gonna do Tower of Dawn now. Sure, just ripped my heart out, but it's fine. I'm on page 652 in Tower of Dawn. That means I only have... How many pages do I have left? 6. Yeah, 6. It wasn't as bad as Empire of Storms, but the part when Kaol almost died... I cried. Oh, the dialogues were so deep, but so good. And then when Nesrin found her family, got the message that her family was there, met them, and then, what is his name? I call him Sartak. But when he came and confessed, I mean, they already knew, when he put it into words that he was heir and that he loved her, I don't know why people hate this book, it's so good. Kaol being injured and being hurt me, even though I had my struggles with him. His character arc was probably the best in all of the books. I mean, we have a lot of characters that evolve a lot, but especially Aelin too. But he covered a journey that was so intense. I mean, the depression part, not being able to walk, being fine with that, overcoming the struggles with the death of all of his men. I liked that a lot. I cannot even put this into words. There's no series out there who can top this. None. Kaol Westfall took none of his steps for granted. Let's finish this. I already know, because of the fanfiction I read and the spoilers on TikTok. But damn, Irene leaned back into him, her body loosening with a sigh as she laid her hands atop where his rested over her stomach. Well! Hallo, kannst du mal aufhören? Kannst du mal aufhören, Koya zu ärgern? Nein, du hast schon wieder Langeweile. These quotes, these sentences are burned into my brain. Insane. Yeah. Empire of Storms has way more than Tower of Dawn, but they were both very good. 5 stars each. I'm not even kidding. Even after I think about it, it will probably still be 5 stars. This series is so amazing. How can you not love this? There's so much happening, so much going on, so many thoughts. How am I supposed to read Kingdom of Ash? Did you enjoy me spiraling? First of all, I rated this 5 stars. Obviously, the ending was crazy once again. Aelin being taken was wow. And what she said to Maeve, and then Rowan going, "Where is my wife?" At the end had me... Rowan had married Aelin before dawn barely 2 days ago. Why can nobody, no author, can write a wedding, it seems? This is the second wedding in a Sarah J. Maas book where we didn't participate. We didn't see Rhys and Farah get married, and now we didn't see Rowan and Aelin get married. It was always the same. I didn't want to switch the book I was currently reading. When I was reading this and I had to switch, I didn't want to. And if I had this, I didn't want to switch either. All the allies showing up at the end, it's a canon event. There are a lot of edits on TikTok for this particular sound and particular quote. And Adian asking her, "Where are our allies? Just let her do her thing and chill for a second, alright?" You will see that in my reaction because I actually got that on camera. But him calling Lysandra the B word? I was like, what did you just say to her? Aelin sacrificing herself for Terrasen and Elide. She already guessed it that her life was the price to pay. Nameless is my price. She already guessed that she would have to sacrifice a lot. But damn. All the well-known characters are here now, except Kale and Nesrin and Irene and Sartak. Rowan and Aelin finally finding out that they are mates and that Maeve was messing with them, with Rowan especially. That was insane. It took so long. It was the 6th book and it took so long for them to realize they were mates. Fucking hell. Tell the others that I'm sorry. Tell him it's not his fault. Tell Rowan that I'm sorry I lied. But tell him it was all borrowed time anyway. Kale's healing journey, which was basically the book. It was nice to see. Kale almost dying again at the end. I mean, he was healed and then he almost died again. You cannot do that to me. And there were so many new characters introduced. I cannot possibly tell you all their names. Making Irene heal Kill, that was genius. I wrote down they had to talk about their feelings because they were not talking. Kill especially because he was depressed. Who wouldn't be? I rated this a 4.75. It was a bit more quiet. Not a lot of fighting was happening, but you learned a lot of information for the plot, like about Maeve with the spiders and stuff. It was very good. And now the grand finale, Kingdom of Ash. Just look at this. Look at this book. It's almost 1,000 pages. I would have read it if it was, I don't know, 2,000 pages long. People who say that books do not need 1,000 pages, yes they do. Especially this one. It needed 1,000 pages. The first thing, Connell, I hope you call him Connell, Fenris's brother. In the fanfiction, they both survive, and I was traumatized by his death. I mean, I didn't know him, he wasn't that important. He was mentioned, and you didn't even see him, but what the fuck? In the first part where Aelin was tortured was hell to read. I give you that. I want to say it was phenomenal, but it wasn't phenomenal in the sense that it was amazing what happened to her, you know? It was just phenomenally written. It was so good. Darrow can go to hell. That was crazy. I am sensitive when it comes to bullying. He was bullying her. Adian was being an ass. Took him a very long time to come to his senses. Irene being pregnant, I was spoiled for that as well. Thank you very much, TikTok. I can't really read a series and go on TikTok because every time I mention that I'm reading a series, I suddenly get the videos for it. Since editors and people on TikTok do not tell people they are spoiling things in their video, was spoiled on TikTok. Again. Lorcan and Elite. I mean, the first half was heartbreaking to me with my obsession. I love the last part even more for it. Let me scream into the void. And I get a lot of Lorcan and Elite TikToks now, and I'm very happy about it. And yeah, Dorian and Manon. We did not get a conclusion for this. It's an open ending, and I'm very mad about it. I hate it. I needed them together. I mean, yeah, it's kind of difficult because he's a king and she's a queen. It was too crazy. It was a 5-star read, obviously, because are you serious? Everything came together really well in the end. I feel like Erebon was a bit disposed of very quickly. I mean, he was always mentioned in the other books. He was in, I don't know, the last 5 chapters only? I'm exaggerating, but still, that was... Even though I said I would gather my thoughts on this, I don't think I gathered my thoughts enough. We have 5 minutes. We have trained for this. To break apart enemy ranks. We can get through them. Take apart that tower. Her second, her cousin, her friend. Smiled, eyes bright as stars. Live, Manon. Live. Bring our people home, Manon. But Asterin and the 13 were already in the skies. Imogen went down first. Then Lynn. I can't even read it. Okay, pause. That was the worst chapter for me. Like, what the fuck was this? All in all, just a crazy series. If you're planning to read this series and you're not sure, go for it. I think she started writing this series when she was 15. If you're looking for something with spice, this is not the series for you. You don't read this series for spice. You read this for feelings, the world building, the characters development, everything else but not spice. And the romance is really only the side plot. Overall, 5-star series. I will think about this series for the rest of my life. I think about this series every day. It's that serious. I'm that crazy. I'm that obsessed with the characters. That's basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know if you have been waiting for it. I will show you the special editions because they are so gorgeous. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Leave a like and a comment if you want to. Let me know if you want to read the series. If you read the series, let me know if you like Throne of Glass, what your favorite book is in the series, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! hate this font. I don't think it fits. It's too thin. Apart from that, I think it's a great special edition. So whatever is on the sprayed edges apparently fits the start of a chapter.